Hi guys, welcome to day 6 of 21 day challenge, and today it is an important day and day where you guys have been waiting so long to get your hands on this concept, hashtags. So yes, today we're going to cover hashtags, everything you want to know about hashtag, what they are, why do we use them, how we use them, and how do we research for them, and the last thing is where we're gonna use. Right? So, well, I seriously never believed that this thing is going to be so important in my life. Like, we've been using this as zeros and crosses whole our life, but it is like the biggest thing for so many people on Instagram. Yeah, so let's start. And if I'm looking fat, so it's just I eat right now and I'm just pumped up. So yeah, okay, so let's start with the video. All that you need to know about hashtags, and this is day 6 of 21 day challenge. So basically, let's start with what hashtags are. What is the definition of hashtags? So just to minimize it, to minify it in one word, it is keywords. So what keywords are? It's basically whenever you do a research on Instagram, you go to the search icon and you research, let's say, shoes. So how Instagram looks for this keyword and then he displays the results. All the profiles with the username as a keyword of shoes will be displayed. All the posts that are using this hashtag will be displayed, and some relevant, very relevant to this thing, shoes, is going to be displayed, right? So it's going to be shoes.abc, fashion shoes, branded shoes, and everything. So this keyword, hashtag is basically a keyword. We call it keyword. It's like if you know SEO, you know web designing, so you are aware of what keyword is. But if you don't know about it, so basically keyword is something which is used to display the results when a customer asks a query. Okay, so now it is, why do we use hashtags? It's very obvious from this thing that if someone is writing this keyword and we want that on shoes, our post should display, our profile should display, at that time we should be using this keyword in our profile, right? So if we are not using this keyword, then our post, our profile will not be shown on this particular keyword. So I'm just talking about this particular keyword, right? So let's say we change the keyword, so it becomes now let's say social media marketing, SMM. Okay, so if I am not using this hashtag and this is not in my bio, not in my username, so my post, there are very less chances that my post is going to be shown on this keyword. So basically, what are the deciding factors? It's the username, bio, hashtags, description, alt text, and then it comes the relative post. So if I'm not using this keyword, then my post to be displayed on this keyword might be in this. And this is not the order, this is just what I feel are the things which Instagram considers when you are writing some keyword. There is no basic rule, these things are, but this is what I feel. Okay, so now why? Because we need to rank our posts. We need to rank our posts. Okay, so now it comes how we gonna do it. So there, I'm gonna tell you some few tips, and I'll need to use notes for this because it's an important topic. So I don't want anything to be messed out of it. Okay, so how to do it? Okay, so one is the easy way and one is the manual way. So like none of this is wrong. It's just how much time you're gonna invest in each. So how are we gonna do the research? So let's go to the easy way. So in easy way, what we do is we're gonna start that your account is having 5,000 followers. Okay, no, let's do it 1,000. Right? Let's start with less followers. Okay, so your account is having 1,000 followers. So what is your aim to get? Might be it is 50k, 60k, 70k, 100k, right? So what we're gonna do is, in easy way, we're gonna define someone ranging from 10 to 50k followers, right? We're gonna make a list of 5 people, 10 people away, right? So now what we do is we research each and every person which hashtag he is using, right? And we just copy it and paste it. So the one person is using, let's say, 5 sets of hashtag, the other is using 3, other is using 2, other is using 5, other is using 4, right? So we're gonna use all these hashtags on minimum of 3 to 4 picks. Like if you use the hashtag set and it is showing 0 impression, 0 reach from hashtag, you just discard that. You just discard that set, right? So basically by set I mean one set is equal to 30 hashtags. Okay, so this person is using 5 hashtag sets, right? So if you get no reach of the first set of first person, right? First set of first person, you get 0 reach. Second set, you get, let's say, 25. Third set, this is percent, right? Third set, you get 15. Fourth set, you get 75. And fifth set, you get 50%, right? So you do each from everyone, and you take the best performing one, like fourth from fifth, and the other is going to be like that. So basically in the first method what we did was how to do research on hashtag. Okay, so I repeated this again. So what we're gonna do is how to research hashtags. It is the easy one. We're gonna select our goal, that is 10 to 50k if we have 1,000 followers. So we're gonna choose 5 people from 10 to 50k followers, and we're gonna use the hashtag sets that they are using, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, right? So hashtag set means one hashtag set is equal to 30 hashtags. And let's say first person is using 5 hashtag sets in all his posts, like it means one set in one post, so he is using again and again hashtag. So let's say out of these 5, only 2 are performing good and rest are bad for you. So you reject those and just choose the selected, the best ones. So you're gonna do with all of them, and ultimately what will happen that you will get hashtag sets that are performing good in your profile. Okay, so this is one way. This is the easy way. Secondly, manually, what you do is you open your Instagram, you go for search, you go for keyword, okay, and then you go for tags. And there you're gonna see the number of tags with this keyword SMM. So it is going to be social media marketing, social media communication, social media communicator, social media expert, social media coach. So there are going to be so many hashtags over there, right? So over there's also the number of posts. So by number of posts we say it as traffic. How much traffic a hashtag has. So let's say it has 200k posts. So it means it is a hashtag with volume or traffic of 200k, right? So it is basically the traffic is number of posts that are being used in hashtags. The number of posts that are using that hashtag. Okay, so this is the manual way. So you bring up with a list of 30, and then again 30, then again 30, and you start to make your hashtag sets. So now basically let's say how do you do the hashtag research. Okay, so I'm gonna take 2 examples how I do Okay, so the youngest person in our group is Sahil. Yeah, so he has a meme page. So how are we gonna do the research for hashtag? Okay, so let's think of ways in which the people who are related, who want to see funny posts, what kind of people are they, right? So Sahil, you gotta think it deep. I know you're very young for it, but still think. So what kind of people are gonna take it or think of it? So happy people are going to think about it, right? And then it's going to be who? Youngsters, right? By youngster I mean people till 28. Okay, then who? Like, what is the hashtag comes from the things in which I am interested, right? So what are the things which will interest this meme thing? Come more sarcasm, jokes, funny jokes, right? Dark jokes. So if you have, like, I seriously don't recommend this one for you, but this is for the other people who are in meme. So okay, so don't do this one. Sahil, don't do. Okay, so don't do this one. Seriously, no. Okay, so these are the kind of things that we're gonna do. So one hashtag set is going to be for the people of happy, and the second is going to be youngsters, third is going to be for sarcasm, fourth and fifth, this is going to be one hashtag set for jokes and funny jokes. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 hashtag sets, and each one is going to have 30 hashtags, 30 hashtags, 30 hashtags, 30 hashtags. Okay, so this is how you create hashtags. So you gotta do a research on each and every, like, basically what you're doing, you're writing, this is the keyword. Okay, wait. So this is the keyword. Okay, so you write this keyword over here. You open your Instagram, you go for research, you write the keyword, you write the keyword, you write the keyword. Again, so then you see the tags, you pick up 30, right? Which hashtags you pick up, I'm gonna take you in future, but like not future, like in a few minutes, but you gotta do that. Pick up hashtags again. So this is your 1 keyword, 2 keyword, 3 keyword, 4 keyword, 5 keyword. Don't do this one. I'm very serious. Okay. So yeah, and the people who are like adults and do adult jokes, dark jokes, so you guys do this. And now what happens now? Okay, so this is done. Let's take another example now. Okay, so most of the people in here are doing what? Not me. They are into influencer, right? So you guys want to be influencers. So basically, if you want to be an influencer, so influencer is 1 keyword. Fashion, lifestyle. Come on guys, come up with ideas, like start to think in your brain. What are those? Fashion, lifestyle, it's so hard. Okay, travel, and okay, so who is going to see these influences? Who? This is another way of thinking. So this is one idea, right? And this idea you can also apply in this one, Sahil. So the other set is going to be who are going to be interested to see influencers. The people who are interested on platforms like YouTube, TikTok, Insta, right? So you can use these hashtag keywords as well. So how many sets are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you do 7 sets. Sets, 30 hashtags. Okay, so this is how basically you find the hashtags, and this is partially how I gave you guys the hashtags that you guys are performing, but that's partial, right? So that is just 30% of the work right now. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you tomorrow how I did it exactly. It's gonna be out in tomorrow's video, but yes, it is going to be. Okay, so now I guess everything is clear about this thing, like how, why, what. So what, it is keywords. Why? Because we need to rank our this Instagram, we gotta rank our profile and post. How, it's copy and manually, right? And now the last thing is where. So where do you use hashtags? It's stories and posts. Okay, so we use it in here, these two, and there's one more place, guys. I told you yesterday, in the post, and in it's one more thing, that is alt text. So you gotta use that in that also. Right, so these are the basic 4 points where you guys use hashtags. This is the main basic idea, like what the hashtags are, how you use it, and everything, right? Okay. So, any questions till now, if you guys have, comment down or write it on a notebook that I told you in the starting that you have to buy. So that is the cheapest investment. I sent it to you. So hope everyone is writing the questions, and yet no one is asking me questions. I'm seriously very annoyed. Stop DM, like putting the questions in my DM. Stop texting me privately and put it in the Facebook group so that everyone can see the question and everyone can come up with a strategy, right? So maybe someone else is having a better solution of it than I, right? Seriously. Okay, so now basically, okay, so what are we gonna do? Okay, so how to select hashtags? How to select hashtags? So I said that we open the manual way, and I told that you write the keyword over here and then you select the hashtags. But how do you select the hashtags? So now this is very important and you gotta know this. So we gotta make a table here. So it's basically, here we'll put number of followers. Right here we're gonna put the hashtag small, medium, large. Okay, so there is one more giga, so I ignore it because the counts that are using that is okay. So basically, so number of volume that small is having is 50k to 300k. 300 to 1 million, 1 million to, it's 300k, 1 million to 10 million, and 10 million plus. So these are the basic giant keywords: Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, social media. So these come under the giant ones. Okay, so now comes the number of followers that we're gonna use. So like if you want to see it, I have also made a post on it. And I made a post on it and no one really cared about it, and now I'm going to tell you on the video and you guys are going to think that, oh okay, so I told you a good thing. Okay, so no, everything is there in the post. There is just the extra 20% I said in the I said in the last video that I'm going to take you here, right? So what are these things? Number of followers. How many followers? So if it's 0 to 5k, you gotta use 20 small and 10 big, because you can use 30 at max. So you are 5 to, I just wrote it down. Okay. So if you're between 5k to, let's say, 25k, okay, so use 15, 10, 5, 25 to 50k, and so it's like this is the threshold. You can use any value you want. 5, 5, 10, 10. Okay, so you can change in here also, use some over here and decrease it by 2, so it's fine, right? So after 5k that's okay. But not in this section. You don't mess with this section. You don't put any large, you don't put any giga, right? So here you can use maybe you can use in 5k to 25k some 1 or 2 giga hashtags, but definitely not more than 2. In 25k to 50k you can use this thing, or you can lower this down to 5 and do it this. Okay? So it's up to you, but you don't mess with this and you don't mess with this. These two are the main. Okay, so it's 50k plus. So how much you want to do? 5, 5, 10, 10, and 100k plus. So it's 5, 5, 5, 15. You do it like this, or you reduce it. Like you can do it 10 over here, 10 over here, anything that works for you. You gotta analyze these things. Like these 3 things are going to be your analysis. How you gonna do it. But use all. Small, medium, large, big. Right? So how do you like now it comes the thing. Like what do you wanna do with these hashtags? You mix up these hashtags. Right? So basically what this table means is that you use in one post, you use 20 small and 10 big or medium, so it becomes 30 hashtags. It's the same in everything. 5k to 25k, 13, 10, 5, 2, or it's gonna be 15, 10, 5. Okay, so you use these, and this is basically, you guys, I guess you guys know what this is. This is the number of posts. That thing I said, the number of posts that are shown in the search bar when you go on tags. Okay, traffic, volume, whatever you say it. So this is the basic concept of hashtags. This is how hashtag research is done. So this is the entire idea of hashtags. Like what hashtags are, how do we use it, how do we research them. Like if you want to go with the easy way, it's absolutely fine, and there is no harm in doing the easy way. Do smart work instead of hard work. But this is how basically I research my hashtags. I don't go and copy every time. Like I do it 20-30% of time, but I don't do it every time. So this is the basic way, this is the concept, this is the idea, how things are working, how hashtag is working, what is hashtag, how do you research about it, and this is the entire concept of hashtags. So guys, this is the main topic, and I'm gonna tell you that it helps a lot. Like it reaches a lot of audience. You have seen the results by now because I gave you some of the hashtag. This is the blueprint, like how I research the hashtag. So if you guys have any issues, any query, anything related to hashtags, you gotta do it. You gotta comment down and ask me, not in private but in group. Like you are on the Facebook group, so comment over there and let me know the problems if you're having. So that's all for today's video. Like it, don't share it yet. When I put it, then share it when I make it available for public. So yeah, you gotta do it. Thanks for watching this video, and I'm gonna see you tomorrow with the same topic explained further, and we're gonna go for advanced section. So tomorrow is going to be hashtag advanced, and that will be our day 7, which means our 1/3 part of the course is complete tomorrow. So I think so you're getting some benefit out of it, and it's like helping you boost your Instagram profile. So guys, thank you for watching this video. We'll meet tomorrow, and have a great day.